What it do? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy Dirty Man, live in the building. Came to just hang out for the evening, man. Shouts out to everybody. Much love. Um, yo, without further ado, man, let's get it cracking.
The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17.
Did you miss me?
Did you miss me, huh? What's good with everybody, man? Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling blessed. Hope your life is doing good. 50 billion things on the face of the planet you could be doing, man. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated, more than I can verbally express. Tonight's show is really a wellness check show. Just checking on everybody's, mental health as well as their physical health. We're going to talk a little bit about the game coming up. I'm not going to take too much of a deep dive into it tonight. I will save that for the Christmas Eve special, where we will take a nice deep look into Christmas morning game at 10 a.m. versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. It's been a minute since we've won in Kansas City. Truthfully, it's been a minute. It's really been a minute since we actually was able to beat Kansas City. Truthfully, three out of the, I think 2 out of the last 10 or something like that is what we won. Man, that's not good enough. That's just not gonna cut it. It's just not gonna cut it, bro. It's not gonna cut it at all. So we'll talk about it a little bit, but before we do that, just want to make sure everybody is doing good, man. I want to make sure everybody is feeling blessed. I will be answering questions tonight. I will not be here for forever, but I will be answering questions tonight. Pizzle, my guy, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. Robert Pena, my dude, what's good with you? Hope all is well. Loon, my dude, my brother, what's good with you? Right away, my guy, salute. Anthony Estrada, my guy, what's good with you, man? Gam 110, my dude, my brother, what's good, man? Hope all is well. SoCal Sal, my guy, what's good? Blessings to you. D Menace, my dude, my brother, my adopted fam bam. You know what I mean? They be like cousins, man. We like cousin. That boy like family, man. He cool as shit. What's good with you? Joe L.E., what's good with you, man? What's good with you? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is feeling blessed. Kojo, my guy, what's good with you, brother? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're feeling blessed. About 2 years since we beat Kansas City in Kansas City. Yeah, too long. That's just way too long for me, man. It's just way too long for me. Yeah, I can't let that 2 years, man. You know what I mean? Like, we know the last quarterback to beat the the Chiefs, man. You know what I mean? We know exactly who the last quarterback was to beat the Chiefs. No need to really get into it. It is what it is. If you watched Thursday Night Football, you saw him play this evening. If you didn't, like me, I didn't watch tonight. Had other things to do. Still trying to get all these Christmas presents and shit wrapped up. You know what I mean? Got to do it when I don't have the kids or the wife. You know what I mean? Can't let people see what I got some for Christmas, man. You know what I mean? It got to be a surprise on Christmas morning. You know what I mean? Got to be a surprise on Christmas morning. You know, the funny thing about it is me and my wife have the same Amazon account, right? So we both ordering shit, right? We both ordering shit, right, on the same account, and the shit's getting shipped. You know what I mean? And we can't really look at what's being shipped. You know, it's just crazy. So what I did was I had everything that I ordered shipped to my mom's house, and everything she ordered, she had shipped to our house. So that way, you know, we don't get mistaken. We don't even check, you know, what's been shipped. You know, when they send the message, you know how Amazon Prime sends you the message that says, you know what I mean, this shit's been shipped, blah, 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 or it was delivered. You know, we don't even look at the alerts, you know what I mean, anymore. We don't even look at the alerts. We just like what address, we check the address that it was shipped to, and then like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But yeah. What up, Loon? What's good with you, bro? You at work? Holla at me. You at work? Because I'm just chilling, bro. I just came in to hang out. I've been gone for a while. Just wanted to show my face. Have a good time. I feel you, Kojo. Holiday time. Got to make that paper. Yeah. Hey, got to get that paper, man. Got to get that paper. You know, gotta be able to afford them Christmas gifts, man. You know what I mean? Gotta be able to afford them Christmas gifts, man. Christmas ain't cheap. Christmas is not cheap, not in the least bit. You know what I mean? I see some people pulling up, and then I see some people leaving. Not really a big deal. I don't do this show for everybody. I do this show for me and the people who want to rock with me. You know what I mean? I was watching the show today. Actually, I was watching the show today. And dude was like, you know, get me 100 likes first hour. You know what I mean? And I'll continue the show. If I don't get 100 likes in the first hour, I'm out. What? What? And sure enough, he had 93 likes in the first hour, and that wasn't enough, and he cut it off. He straight cut it off. I was like, damn, that's some shit for your ass right there. If you ever want to see who just wanted numbers, that was definitely the time to say, dude was after the numbers. I still rock with Brody because, you know what I mean, he's very informative and very knowledgeable about the kicks. It was a shoe show that I was watching. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got a special guest backstage, brother of mine, you know what I mean, one of the newest members to the And One circle. You know what I mean? I want to wish this brother a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? And a blessed Happy New Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayo Travels. What's good with you, family? Never seen you before, but I sure enough appreciate you being here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 4420. What's good with you, man?
Cracking dirty. How are you, man? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, man. I am alive. Well, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to.
We ain't leaving nobody out for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to leave nobody out. You know what I mean? I definitely don't want to leave nobody out. So.
That's for sure. What up, Estrada? What up, D Menace? Right. So, talking about you're talking about some Christmas gifts, or you want to talk about some Raiders?
We can talk, bro. I'm actually here just to do a wellness check, bro. You know
I got you. It's all good. It's all good. No, I was just wondering if you wanted to continue on with your your little thing you had going, or if you want to talk about something else, whatever you want to do. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
You know that.
Just
What up,
just
Rafa?
having a good time, man.
Absolutely.
So that's all. I was just here having a good time, man. Hoping
For sure. I'm down to kick it.
to enjoy
smoke,
myself,
and
relax. You
Yep.
know.
Yeah, I'm down. Whatever you want to do, bro.
What's on your mind, man? What you been up to? How's life been treating you, man?
Life's been all right, man. Just doing the same thing as you, taking care of moms, grinding it out. Doing the do. Trying
Man,
to just,
Hold on, I got a guest backstage, ladies and gentlemen. I want to bring him out real quick too, because I know he on a crunch time schedule. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. The man who has worked 70 hours.
Mac Benther.
70 hours,
Mac
ladies and gentlemen. In
Benther.
the last 4 days, 5 days, 70 hours. That man's check gonna look nice. His kid's about to have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the king, the one, the only, the man who brings you nothing but the best of the best motherfucking drama that you can get. It's so fucking enjoyable. You gotta fucking love it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Raider Ben, what's up with you, Ben?
What up? What's good?
How you living?
Shit, man, at work, taking a little smoke break and shit, cooling. What's good?
Oh, chilling, man.
Taking
How
a
you-
smoke break, chilling, just like you.
Yeah, hey, shit. You need to take a smoke break. 70 hours. You know what I mean? 70 hours, bro. I was like, this man, bro. I'm surprised you up.
Hella.
Yeah, I got
That's
one
why I
more night
figured-
of this shit.
Yeah, that's why I figured we'd do the show a little later than 9 a.m. or today, because I figured you'd want to go home and crash out, dude. That's a lot of hours, bro.
That
Joe
is what it is.
says, I'm so happy we have AP. Hope we keep him. This week will tell a lot moving forward. Yeah, it will.
Good chat.
I personally think AP may have the job wrapped up, but they still have to do their fair share of interviews. That's just how the NFL operates and how it runs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
That Rooney Rule, the Rooney Rule shit.
yeah, there's not a lot you can do about it. You know, you kind of have to take it. You know what I mean? You kind of just have to take it.
I don't know. I mean, I never seen
That's
those
what I
guys.
told my woman.
Exactly.
You just go have to take this. Go have to take it.
There ain't no coming back now.
Nope.
I got some new shit coming, bro. Got a new intro coming, dropping
Sweet.
soon.
Right on.
I got a new timer for the people for the show to drop,
Nice.
and then got a closing, and then I got some new shows coming
Well,
up. too.
that last opening, all you got to do is find some new Raiderettes to put up every week. There's a shitload of them. I put up new Raiderettes every week in their little outfits. Bang.
Shit. Hey, look, I should have put it out on IG. Hey, if you are a Raider fan, if you're a Raider fan that wants some exposure, send in your shots. In the new intro every week. And
We'll put you in the intro.
We were saying Merry Christmas to everybody, right? And I was waiting for this shit to load. It finally loaded up. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this real quick. Take a minute and 35 seconds of everybody's time, man, and just to make sure I cover my bases. So now that I've covered all my bases, man, I got my Merry Christmases out the way. I will run it again as a short. You can find it on the channel. You know what I mean? It will be uploaded as a short, just a way to say Merry Christmas to everybody who watches it. Yeah, because I know when I look at my algorithms and my stats and everything, you know what I mean? It tells me a lot of people watch me in the UK and beyond. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that if they see this, they feel included in me saying, hey, Merry Christmas to you in your language. You know what I mean? I can't speak it, but I can damn sure show it.
Hella.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
That's
Man.
for sure, Dirty.
Yeah, hey, Merry Christmas to everybody in the best way I could possibly say it, man. You know, hopefully the Raiders bless us with a Merry Christmas come Monday morning, 10 a.m. versus these Kansas City Chiefs.
Man,
who are actually right now feeling like I'm feeling like this team that we're getting ready to play may not be ready for the team that's coming in to play.
I have to agree. I think if Malcolm Kuntz shows up like he did last week, and that tackle, that left tackle, he's one of the best left tackles in the league, and he got dominated last week.
Man, hey,
he got dominated last week. And if he can come out and him and Max can come out, we get that pressure up the middle like we got last week. It's going to be a long week for these guys.
Well, it's going to be a long week for a lot of people, man. It's going to be a long rest of the season for a couple of teams, man. You know what I mean? We're in what the red zone would call on a normal Sunday that witching hour. You know what I mean? When wins become losses and losses become wins. You know what I mean? That's where we're at right now.
Yep.
You know, I mean, if you really think about it, we're at with the last 3 games of the season. You know what I mean? With so much at stake for a lot of teams. I mean, the only teams that are really guaranteed a spot in the playoffs right now are division leaders.
Winners. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Winners. Yep.
Everybody else,
wild card is up in the air.
Yeah, everybody else is fighting for a spot. So
30 teams and shit or some shit. 28 teams are fighting for a spot. It's crazy.
So Jesus wants to know, how can the Raiders upset this Christmas, and can we be the Grinch this Monday? Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into answering this question, because I'm damn sure going to answer this question, I got another guest backstage that I want to bring out. I hope my brother's feeling a lot better. You know what I mean? We had a conversation earlier, so hopefully my brother is feeling so much better. Ladies and gentlemen, your go-to guy for all your outdoor needs. Your co-host for the 2-for-1, the inventor of the brown crackers, man, the chaplain, the man you can go and talk to and not have any fear of anyone finding out what the fuck you was talking about. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome my brother and, well, my cousin, you know what I mean? Because we family. You know, no matter what, me and his brother family, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Raider Twan. What's good with you, Twan?
Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, happy Twanza. You know what I'm saying? Happy Twanza. Blessings to everybody out there, man. For real.
Man, yeah. So Jesus wants to know, how can the Raiders upset the Chiefs this Christmas? You know what I mean? And can we be the Grinch this Monday? Well, here's the thing. I don't want to be the Grinch. You know what I mean? Because if you remember, the Grinch turned real nice in the end.
Yeah, he came back and gave them all their stuff back. I want
to back. All of that. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to
Susie Who and Susie Lou Who and shit.
I don't want to be Scrooge. Because everything in the end turned out to be nice for the other people, right? I want to be Krampus.
It's a Krampus. Yeah,
I seen that movie.
I seen that movie.
Yeah, I want to be Krampus on Monday, bro. I want to go into Arrowhead and just stomp these dudes into the freaking dirt, bro. Like,
make Andy Reid retire.
Exactly.
I want to make Andy Reid retire,
bro. You know what I mean? I want him to contemplate retiring, bro, after this game. I want Patrick Mahomes to go, you know what? I think I'm just call it this season, bro. You know what I mean? I can't play no more after today. You know what I mean? So I want to be Krampus. I don't want to be the Grinch. Yes, I do believe the Raiders can upset the Chiefs this Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And truthfully, in my eyes, it wouldn't even be an upset.
Nope.
It wouldn't even be an upset. I have the Raiders winning this game. I've had the Raiders winning this game all year long. And I'm not going to shy away from it. I told you, I'd trade a win. I would trade a win for a loss. I took the L at home in order to get the win on Christmas. I told you, I'll take the L on game one, but I damn sure want the win on Christmas. I don't want the L on Christmas. And
sure.
I don't think the Raiders is gonna come out and give us L's for Christmas, bro. I don't. I honestly wish we would have been playing the Chargers on Christmas. You know what I mean? I wish we would have been playing games. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Remember the last time we played the Chiefs on Christmas? You remember the last time we played the Chiefs on Christmas, what happened? You know what I mean? If it was Christmas or Christmas Eve, it was one of them. Do you remember the last time we played them on? It was Christmas Eve, right? Yeah. So for me, I honestly believe we can beat the Chiefs even without Josh Jacobs. Even without Josh Jacobs, I honestly believe and I've been watching this all year long, Patrick Mahomes does not do well under pressure.
Nope.
He does not do well under pressure. And right now, we are right up there in the upper echelons of teams applying the most pressure per game to quarterbacks. So I personally believe this defense will rise to the occasion and apply a vast amount of pressure that will create a negative result for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pizzle, how you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good about our chances about beating Kansas City. Honestly, like last week we got four forced fumbles, right? 2 strip sacks. We got a pick 6. I mean, the defense is crushing it right now. I mean, who in the first 4 or 5 games, everybody was calling for this guy's head. Everybody wants to fire Patrick Graham. And then now, look at that. Takes time to gel. Everything started gelling. We're all talking about us winning in November and December, winning late. And right now, we're on our path to doing that. But for me, the key to the games are going to be the running, right? It's obviously going to be the offensive line and how much time we could be getting, and the run blocking, and like you said, the pressure on the front end of the defense. If we can keep Kermit, under pressure, he's going to fold. He'll bucket. He'll fold like a chair, for sure.
Juan, where you at?
I'm feeling good about the game, on a lot of levels. I talked to you behind the scenes, but I gotta say it publicly, that they got the team that we saw, in the beginning of the season playing against the Chiefs. That ain't the team we got now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see Malcolm Kuntz like this. They didn't see, how our secondary is playing. So I hope the Chiefs think that they playing the old Raiders, because we a whole different team. And I hope that everybody is seeing that. Everybody's seeing that new energy, that new vibe, that whole we ain't scared of anybody. I was listening to the secondary guys, Amik Robertson and Jack Jones, and they had zero fears of Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? The writers were trying to make it, oh, what do you think about Patrick Mahomes? And they was like,
they're 10-point favorites right now too, which is kind of weird to me.
So,
they're definitely underestimating us. They're making us think exactly. They're treating us like the old Raiders. They're not giving us any chance. And I like that. I like being the underdog. I like them to go in there and punch them right in their mouth and then bounce.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. Is like, you know, be physical with them, rough them up, and I think we'll be able to get it done, especially where it seems like they kind of loosen the reins on our quarterback too, and our quarterback is actually playing good football. I don't think there really was a game where we could say, dang, Aiden was playing completely horrible. You know what I'm saying? As he's been under center. And then also the other thing is those penalties that we had in the section of the Chiefs game, we've cleaned that up. So there's a lot of things that we've improved on. So I think this is definitely a game that bodes well for us. And also the way that the Chiefs have been playing lately, they haven't been playing their best ball either.
No, not at all. They haven't been playing their best ball. And just
their only threat to me is Chris Jones on defense.
Hold on, Fizzle.
Sorry. My bad.
Shouts out to Black and Grayed Out for always producing the tracks that you hear played in the background, be it on my videos, my intros, whatever. If you hear a beat that's being played by me, 10 times out of 10, it's from Black and Grayed Out. So shouts out to him. Appreciate him. I asked for a holiday beat, and no less than 6 hours later, I had this in my file. So I appreciate him, you know what I mean? Truthfully. Now getting back into, this game, like, they don't have a threatening passing game without Kelce. You know what I mean? They don't have a threatening passing game without Kelce. If Kelce is not 100% to go, their passing game is extremely suspect, right? Now, when you look at their run game without Isaiah Pacheco, they don't really have that either. You know what I mean? A lot of people built their front offensive line up to be this big, massive beast of the thing, and it was going. I ain't seen none of that, and that's been one of the reasons behind Patrick Mahomes' frustrations. His offensive line right now in the last 3 weeks look like our offensive line in the first 3 weeks. You know what I mean? I honestly, looking at, how they played, and bro, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I watched that New England game. New England gave them trouble.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? New England gave them trouble. And when you're being given trouble by one of the worst teams in the NFL, you can tell me it was Belichick all day long, but I'm gonna tell you, nah, it wasn't. It was the performance of the players.
Yeah, execution.
Yeah, and they're not executing like a Super Bowl champion team. They're not.
Nope.
So in all honesty, they're not all there. Not all of them there were there last year to win the Super Bowl. Some of them people left.
Oh yeah,
for the money.
That's what happens.
So some of them key pieces left.
Yep.
For the dollar bill, that Patrick Mahomes so kindly took all of and left none for anyone else. So
yeah, like I said, my only fear on the defense is Chris Jones really is being able to stop back on the defensive line, because we've seen how horrible they were on the Monday night game without him. They went the next day and signed that guy. They seen how crappy they were going to be without him. They thought they were going to go on without him this year, and then that first game came up on Monday night, and they're like, nope, that loss. They had to go re-sign that guy. But other than that, I don't see any real threat on their defense. He's the major pressure up the middle. He's the guy that we got to be really concerned about. He's their Aaron Donald.
Especially if we got Andre James coming back, we definitely got to be worried about that. That's why I'm kind of more leaning towards having what we had last week at center.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. We shouldn't be changing that.
-3,000 ain't it?
Yeah, no, we need to keep that. Dude, we need to keep the lineup we have right now rolling. It's hot. Why are you going to change the lineup if it's hot? You don't do that.
The only thing that I might, the only change or adjustment that I might do is put Colton Miller back at left tackle. You know what I'm saying?
If he's
just
ready.
out of respect, because Colton Miller has been our flag staff for a while. No matter how good or bad our offensive line has been, Colton Miller's been fairly solid. So sliding him back into his spot and letting Thayer kind of be a floater, just in case.
I want the safety the center to remain the center. Bringing out Colton Miller or whatever, that's his job. He got hurt.
It's easy to say both of those things. It's extremely easy to say both of those things.
Yeah, when the team quit.
But now, here's the thing. Both of those guys earned their starting position, right? Their backups, they had to play well because technically there's nobody behind you. You can't afford to fail. You have to arise to the occasion, right? Now, if Colton Miller goes out there and he's 100%, I mean 100, not 95, not 91.3, not 99.2. Bro, I need 100%. Hey, my brother, what's good with you, man? Salute to you, Brody. Hey, if you want to pull up, Gabe, holla at me, bro. You know what I mean? You're more than welcome to come through and speak your speaks, bro. You know what I mean? Talk your thing, man. You know what I mean? But for me, I feel like the offensive line that's there is working, right? It's working. But if these other guys are 100% healthy and can go and offer a better assessment on the game, because you got to remember, both of them have played Kansas City multiple times. Both of them have played Kansas City multiple times. They know how Kansas City's defensive front kind of operates. They've had some success with them. They've had some failure with them as well. But I feel like I said, the team that's getting ready to go in and play is not the team that played Kansas City 3 weeks ago.
Nope.
It's not the same team. It's just not. I think it's a better team. I think it's more focused. I think it understands that it has a lot more on the line to lose. I mean, how many wins does Kansas City have? 8?
I think they have 9.
9? Right? So they have 9. We're not going to reach 9. So they pretty much have it kind of wrapped up. You know what I mean? If they keep taking L's and maybe Denver steps up, but I don't know. I think they kind of got the 1 seed in the AFC West kind of wrapped up. You know what I mean? It would feel better. It would put us in a much better position to continue to rise in the playoff draft stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So do I think we make the playoffs? I don't think so. I think we fall short at 9-8. I think we get to 9-8, but I feel like we fall short of making the playoffs at 9-8.
Yeah, I think we can go 9-8. There's just too many things that's got to happen for us to make the playoffs. There's got to be, there's got to be a whole lot of people got to lose 2 games in a row. There's just got a lot of stuff's got to happen. We got to win out. But yeah, I think we can definitely. I definitely will just want to see us improve week to week. I want to see effort. I just want to evaluate the talent and then go into next year. Let the players. If we win out, we win out. If we don't, we don't. We make the playoffs. Cool. If we don't, we don't. Right now we're just riding it out and evaluating our talent. I just don't want to see them quit. No, I want to see effort. I don't want to. I want to tank. I'm good. I want to. You go out there and you give your best effort and you lose. That's one thing. You go out there and just give up, that's another.
Yeah, I
My
think
man,
there's
Black
a lot
Grayed
of
out. Welcome, brother. I was just shouting your honors. You know what I mean? I was just shouting your honors a few minutes ago. You know, had the people say it was fire beat. You know what I mean? So I so enough appreciate you getting this over to me, man. I'm actually gonna put some vocals on this one. So be prepared for that. I'm actually gonna put some vocals on this one. Just gonna put some words to this one. So.
That's what's up. I think we're just in a place where we just gotta build, and building even starts right now. Building confidence, you know what I'm saying? Whether we make it to the playoffs or not, there's a whole lot of factors that have to roll in our favor in order for us to get in. Of course, we have to take care of our business, but the confidence of what we did last week, the confidence of the possibility of beating a team that they think that they own us, bodes well.
Yeah, they've been beating us up
for a young group, going into next season. You know what I'm saying? Whether we go to the playoffs or not, if we beat the Chiefs, they can say we beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then they can look at that and say, you know what? It really wasn't that hard to beat the Chiefs. That goes into the whole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a whole new season, but that stays in the memory bank. Like, hey, we can do this. So it's team building. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that's really what we're doing. I know that it's happening, you know what I'm saying, now, but I want that to continue because I think that's what's going to help us even into next season.
For sure. Momentum. Give us some momentum. Just keep, like I said, some of these people, the ones that aren't going to cut it, aren't going to be on the team.
They're already doing that, Pizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I know. For sure.
I was talking to SC about that, and I was like, just think about the guys that they let go, and if when you start digging and looking at some of the reports of what actually happened with those guys, they're already cutting those guys that weren't about work, or you know what I'm saying, ain't really serious about the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and they're bringing in guys. You know what I'm saying? I can already. I haven't even watched. You know what I'm saying? McCall in our jersey, but I can almost vouch for him now, just based off of what Champ Kelly has been doing and bring the guys that he's bringing in. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing in guys that can play, and also, are ready to play some ball.
Yep. That's what we need. We got to bring these guys in. Got to give them a tryout, see if they're going to fit well in our system, what we want to do. And we also have to figure out who the OC is going to be. That's the other important thing, right? So we have to figure out three things right now. Who's going to be the head coach? I think he's pretty much already got the job. But that's just my opinion. I think Mark loves him to death. And there's nothing wrong with that. I see him progressing. We took a step back 2 weeks ago, but we took a step forward. And they're just rookie mistakes, and we have to live with these rookie mistakes. It doesn't matter if it's the quarterback, the coach, or the OC. We got three rookies, three key positions, and put dude up in the booth, right? And he seemed to do a better job, just like Patrick Graham went up in the booth. He started calling a better game. So I guess if the height is, making a difference for them, then let's keep them going. That's all I can say is just try and keep this momentum going, and hopefully Patrick Graham's drawing up. We had nothing but time to draw up a nice scheme for the defense. Be prepared in the offense. Be prepared for this week. We've had plenty of time. So we shouldn't be short of.
So what I want to do is I pulled up the our standings as it stands right now with the AFC West, right? With 3 games left, on the line. It's very easy. If we win 3, we move to 9-8.
right? If the Chiefs lose 3, you know what I mean? They go to 9-8 too, because they're at 9-5, right? And then we expect Denver to I expect Denver to fall out. You know what I mean? Truthfully, I think they hit their peak, you know, and that's just kind of where I'm at with that. I feel like they hit their peak already. So
Yep.
so we can easily move to 9-8 and be tied with the Chiefs, right? We can easily be. We'd have to. So, what was the final score when we played Kansas City a couple of weeks ago? It was 31-17.
Yeah, 31-17.
31-17, right?
Yeah.
We would have to win. We'd have to win 32-17 to have the head-to-head tiebreaker. We'd have to beat them by one more point than they beat us
What up, Fluffy?
in order to have the tiebreaker, right? So what's that? That's 15 points, right?
Yeah, you know, fool.
We'd have to beat them by 2.5 touchdowns.
Yep.
We have
by
to beat by 2.5 touchdowns in order to have the head-to-head tie in case we got there. You know what I mean? If we both ended up 9-8, in order for us to have the head-to-head tiebreaker, we would have to beat them by 2.5 touchdowns, which would be nice on Christmas. You know what I mean? But I'll take the L. I'll take the dub any way I can get it. You know what I mean? I don't care about how many points, but in order for us to hold the head-to-head tiebreaker, just in case it was to be a head-to-head tiebreaker on who would be first place in the AFC West. If Denver continues to lose, we already know the Chargers could win every game from here on out, and it wouldn't freaking matter. They'd never reach 9-8, right? So
Yeah, the
they're
Chargers.
already at what, 5-8? They're already at 5-8, 5-9. No, they're at 5-9. So you know what I mean? And I just don't see them winning another game this year anyway. I think they're at 5-9 for the rest of the year. I think I can go back and pull up a show where I kind of called this with them as well. I told y'all they'd be last in the division, and people was like, nah. I told them it was gonna be them or Denver. It was gonna be last in this division. It was either gonna be Denver or it was gonna be the Chargers. I was really feeling like the Chargers and the Chiefs too. I felt like the Chiefs could have been last in this division as well. I thought we could have been first, but that's when I had the blinders on for Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean? When I wanted to just give him a break, not be so tough. Try to give him a chance. And he literally tried to fuck me. And I know.
Well, he tried. He didn't try. He did.
Oh no, he didn't fuck me.
No, he fucked our organization though.
Yeah, no, he fucked the people who believed in him. He didn't fuck me. I never believed in him. I just wanted to give him a chance to quite possibly prove me wrong. And he never did. He took every opportunity to prove me right. And that's why he's no longer here with a job. So, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I got another guest backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, another member of the N1 network as well. Some people like him, some people don't. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Cool cat with me, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the one and only Mr. Rafael El Capitan. What's up,
Yo, salute, good evening. Salute to
What up,
everybody.
Rafa? What you doing up so late?
How's the world treating you, Rafa?
No, because I was hanging out with some things like that because, well, I got the week off before Christmas, but yes.
That's what's up.
I got the week off before Christmas because I on January. I got a lot of things to do with a new job. Yes, but I gotta tell you this something. After that game against Los Angeles Chargers, I mean that was the first part of the revenge.
San
Right
Diego,
now against-
San Diego, San Diego.
Yes, San Diego. But these are the chokers. Chargers are choking as always. But I gotta tell you this something. Raiders vs. Chargers was the first part of the revenge tour. Now on Christmas Day, I think we need a miracle. Because the first time we just had against the Chiefs, it didn't get along with the defense and the offense. But what would happen if Raiders versus the Chiefs on Christmas Day, if Aiden O'Connor and of course the defense and the offense could beat the Chiefs on Christmas Day? That would be like a miracle. That would be like a perfect
Wouldn't be a
example.
miracle. That's not a miracle.
Yeah. No, but I'm
Miracle
telling you,
playoffs. Miracles
It's gonna
making the
be-
playoffs.
Miracle is making the playoffs.
That's a miracle, Rafa.
No, winning the Super Bowl this year would be a miracle.
That's it.
yeah,
Would be
exactly.
a miracle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
What
being
would happen-
honest. I mean, if we putting, people like to throw around the word miracle, not putting it in its proper context. They don't put it in its proper context, bro. A miracle is something that you could almost say was damn near impossible, but it fucking happened.
Okay.
Now, beating the Kansas City Chiefs Monday is not impossible.
No.
You know what I mean? So I can't call it a miracle. Us getting to the Super Bowl and winning, that's a goddamn miracle.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's angels in the outfield all day long, bro. Don't fucking play with me.
Wow,
I'm
but
just saying.
yeah, but I
Not to
guarantee
be rude
you.
or disrespectful to anybody. I'm just saying, man. That miracle's got to be put in the proper context, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And us beating them on Monday it wouldn't be a miracle, bro. It would actually be a giant leap forward in the direction that we want to go.
Yep.
yeah. That will be like a big statement.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a miracle because that would tell me that now I'm not expecting 63 points. I'm not expecting a high astronomical amount of points. I'm not. What I'm expecting is to see the team that played with grit, grind, and damn near perfection last week play this week. That's what I'm looking forward to. However many points it ends up putting up and it's a dub, I'm fine with it. But more importantly than anything, I'm looking to see the same team come out and give the same performance that they gave last week. And when I say that, I mean effort. You know what I mean? The way they went about playing that game, the way they went about backing each other up, the you can almost say they was playing with some hostility, bro.
The way that the
If you
coaching
really watched that game, you could say they was playing with some hostility, bro.
I really liked how they coached the game last week, how they stayed ahead of the curve, how they didn't wait to make adjustments. All of that.
Yeah, exactly. But
I liked how they
This
stayed ahead
time-
of the curve. Like they had a plan and they executed it the whole time.
Yeah.
You know? And they haven't done that since we played the Giants, really. In my opinion.
I mean,
Cal
seeing
said
about this
a
one.
miracle was seeing Haley's Comet in 2016. Yeah, man, that's a. Hopefully, I'm around to see it. I'm not
But
laughing. I'm dead serious, bro. I told y'all my goal was 110, 115. I'm not afraid of 110, 115. I actually want to see 110, 115. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I would love to be around 2061. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, after we just done against Giants and Jets, that was like a great statement. And of course, the chokers, as known as the San Diego Chargers. I mean, This is gonna be like a big giant leap. It all depends for the defense and the offense. I guarantee that Aiden O'Connor should be like the best performance of a lifetime. Because if we had Trey Tucker as a wide receiver with the speed demon, and Josh Jacobs running off the running back, I mean, we got all the weapons. So it's gonna be like a great Christmas game, like a big giant leap. And I got so many things to do to tell for the Chiefs fans. We got to beat the Chiefs out. And for the motto for the Raiders, I'm proud for the game against Chiefs. Be the fuck out of Chiefs, because we're going to win this. No holds barred.
Yeah, well, you know that's their thing, right? The Kansas City offense is built just like a lot of these offenses are. They want to beat you to the flanks. Well, they rely on you breaking tackles. They use those little slants, those little screens and shit. They use all these because they're more of like like what they used to call the Niners in the '80s, a finesse team. They weren't known as a physical team. So you need to put the smack on them. You have to, it's really going to come down to is Aiden O'Connell going to get time for the offensive line, and is he going to be able to make right decisions or not? The defense, I think, is going to do what they've been doing all year, which is, hopefully it's going to be better, as good as the performance as it was last week. But as long as we're able to get past Mahomes and leave that big gap where he can expose and run past and get a bunch of yards when Crosby's out of line, because sometimes Crosby will go past and that'll leave a big hole, and he'll be able to escape right there and gain 10 or 15 yards on some of these plays that he's gets out of, when he goes past him too far. So he's got to watch how deep he goes past or pushes in the pocket. How far back he pushes in the back of the pocket. You don't want to leave an escape. And he did good last game, not allowing that to happen. So that showed me some growth for Max right there, not letting that happen to him, not going inside and not, because when you do those stunts, the guy that you're stunting is supposed to set that edge for the run, and the guy who he was doing the stunt with wasn't setting the edge, and that's a problem. That's why they're exposing that run, because the guy who's supposed to come over and set that edge isn't doing his job. The play is designed for Max to stunt, and then that guy is supposed to come over. The tackle is supposed to come over and stuff that, and supposed to stuff that in case they try to run it.
So Anthony Estrada says if we get everything we need on Saturday and Christmas Eve, we get the dub on Christmas Eve. And us beating the Chiefs probably puts my bad, I do apologize. Probably puts us at a 20% chance of making it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not really counting on the playoffs, man. I'm really not. If we get to 9-8, I'm happy. I told you I just want to be above 500. You can't really expect a whole lot when you fire a coach in the middle of the season. Just winning any games at that point in time, you know what I mean, is a major confidence boost. And that's what I'm gonna take it as. I'm gonna take it as a major confidence boost. I'm gonna run with it. I enjoy it.
San Diego Chargers are going through basically what we're going through right now.
They're not. I don't think they are.
Well, coaching wise and everything else, they fired all of their people, So they're kind of in a similar situation as we're in.
Yeah.
They're just later on.
I heard somebody say Belichick might go, but I'm like, hell nah. Belichick never comes to the AFC West.
Nah.
I don't know what Belichick's going to do. We'll have to wait and see. But
I think he walks. I think if he leaves New England, bro, he walks away from the game, man.
Yeah, he's old. He might
He's
as well.
been there long enough. I mean, what is left for him to accomplish?
Yeah, what's left for him to prove?
Yeah, he has 6 rings.
Other than he could get somebody else to do it, other than Tom Brady. I mean, other than him being able to build a whole other franchise up. That's all he'd have to prove. That's what he's trying to prove now.
Let me be the greatest at something. Let me be the greatest at something and see if I don't walk away.
Yeah.
You know?
And people fail to forget too. No matter where he goes, he's going to have to start all over again.
Yep.
He's not going to be able to work with the guys that he has on the roster. Those people are not Patriot minded.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? He's been at the Patriots, all those guys he's been drafting, he's been indoctrinating and making them the Patriot way. Try Belichick to go over there with Derwin James and all those guys and see how that's gonna work. They're gonna want out.
Yep.
That's what Josh McDaniels tried to do over here, and what happened?
I don't think they're going to give up on Robert Saleh yet. It's not Robert Saleh's
Honestly,
fault.
I think when Tom Brady left, Patriot way died.
Oh yeah.
I think when Tom Brady left, the Patriot way died. Point blank. There was no more Patriot way because, in all honesty,
Brady.
I mean, the only person to win the Super Bowl out of those that are in common is Brady.
Yep. Well,
Brady did it without you, but you haven't done it without him.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
Look,
I'm no denial about that.
I like Brady as long as he was in a New England uniform. I couldn't stand Brady. As long as Brady was in a New England uniform, I could not stand Tom Brady. The problem is, the whole time I couldn't stand him because the guy was so fucking good, bro. Like, it wasn't nothing he couldn't, like, you wasn't going to stop him. You had to recognize the greatness. And I'm not just saying that because I almost ended up playing with him at the same high school. If I'd have moved up north like
Cappuccino? Cappuccino?
Yeah. I'd have been up in the Bay playing for high school. Right. So, but I love football, bro, and I give props where props is due. And he proved the point when he went to Tampa Bay. He took Tampa Bay was just a quarterback away from the Super Bowl, and they got fucking Tom Brady and won the Super Bowl. Because you remember who the quarterback was the year before Brady got there.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I'm just saying, Brady took the same team that couldn't win 6 games to the Super Bowl and won.
Well, that's what happens when you can make all the throws.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a repertoire of throws. You gotta have a repertoire of throws.
I'd have been on the opposite side of the ball. I've always played the opposite side of the ball in high school. I've always played defense. So I wouldn't have been nobody's bag boy. Sorry. Not happening. More like, hey man, can you stop picking me off in practice? Nope. No, I cannot. This is what makes me good, bro. This is what makes me good.
Yeah, but that's the
here, so I know how to do it in the game. Practice how you play. I tell my son that shit too.
Yep. I mean, for me, it's always
getting interceptions. Fuck your quarterback sometimes.
Yeah, it's always about
you making him better by picking him off. You making him better by picking him off in practice.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Can't be throwing the ball behind
that
him.
quarterback gonna know what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't throw that. Can't throw that in
Just
this
let him,
window.
just let him catch it. Fuck no.
Nah.
Just let him catch it. I don't think so. Not on me. You even ask one of these other guys to let him catch it. I'm not doing it.
That don't make any sense to me. Why would you even think about that? Why would you even say that to your guys? Let them catch it. That's ridiculous.
Just let him catch it. It's a walkthrough. Just let him catch it. I don't give a shit. I'm walking through.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad discipline. That's
I
bad.
understand. I understand that to a certain aspect, but there has to be a moment where you say, let's play it live. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to install a new play, you know what I'm saying, and you want everybody to understand their formation, et cetera, but there has to be a point in practice where that play you call it live and let the defense really test it out.
Jacking off does make you a great husband. Lauren, what are you talking about? Makes you a great husband, bro. Kills need to want to go anywhere else in this play. I'm just playing, bro. But no, I hear you. You know what I mean? I truly hear you. That for me. Okay, look. If you're installing a new play, you don't want me to play man to man. Tell me to play zone. That way, I'll sit in a zone like I'm supposed to do because it's the walkthrough, and you can install your play. But if you tell me to man walkthrough, well, damn, I'm not gonna give him any space. It's a walkthrough. It's man to man.
Yeah.
He needs to learn to catch the ball with something in his. I'm not swinging at the ball, but if I put my hands up like this, he needs to learn to catch the ball.
Yep.
And if we going like 3/4 speed, yeah, I might pick you off. But if it's a walkthrough, I'm just gonna put my hands up. You gotta learn to catch the ball. As a defender in the game, damn sure ain't gonna be like, oh, let me put my hands out your way.
No, they get paid too. They get paid too.
So
You're gonna be
I'm
playing
gonna
that
put
ball.
my hands up. You gotta catch the ball.
Yep.
Let him catch the ball. No,
They
I
need
will
to
not.
fight for that ball.
I will not just let him catch the ball. Will not happen. I am putting a hand up. I'm going to help my teammate get better. If you're not, I am. So, but I'm just saying, I mean, that, and you can see that that's what's taking place with this team now. Right? Like, look at how they play. You could tell, obviously, that the way they play, there is a complete different practice taking place from what had been taking place earlier in the year. You know
That's
what
for
I
sure.
mean?
There's a whole lot of different energy going on too. Like you can tell they want to play for Pierce. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's the same thing that San Diego's going through. You know, they didn't want to play for this guy anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not gonna take away from Pierce. I'm gonna say that it's more than just Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce was like the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae. Because everything else was already there. Everything else was pretty much already there. It was just being. Y'all remember that movie Hoodlum? When Bumpy Johnson went into the ice cream parlor to sit down and had his ice cream sundae. You know what I mean? And it was sprinkles on his shit. And it was like, who put the sprinkles on my shit? You know what I mean? Because I don't eat sprinkles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like the dude here that made him sit down because it was rat poison, right?
Yeah, he said, eat it.
McDaniels was, instead of putting the cherry on top, McDaniels was putting rat poison sprinkles.
Sprinkling. Yep.
He was sprinkling rat poison. And it was killing the team. It was killing the vibe. It was killing the inside. Look.
That fool ran a pirate ship on the fucking sandbar.
People laugh when I say this. And this is the most God honest thing that I've ever heard in life, bro. Because I witnessed it firsthand. If you allow people to continuously suck the life out of you, then everything that is happening to you is on you.
Yep.
When you remove those people who just enjoy sucking the life out of folks, when a person starts to take your joy, your happiness, your sense of self-confidence, you gotta remove them people, man. Because it's hazardous to your health. That's what McDaniels was.
Yep, for sure.
He was sucking the life out of the team. He was taking the soul of it. Right? And he was, look, I'll be honest, I know this is gonna start an issue with people, you know what I mean? When you removed Derek Carr, the heart and soul of your locker room, from your team, towards the end of the season, you didn't even let him finish the season. You lost the team right then and there. Everybody was just willing to give you a second and another chance to say, well, let's see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? But in all honesty, I don't feel like any of the players ever believed in it. I think they were all along for the ride because they didn't really want to stir the boat. They saw what happened to DC. They didn't want to get shipped out. They want to be here. They wanted to be here. Right? So, if they want to be here, they got to go along.
Yep.
Just so happens,
Yeah,
they can play behind the scene to the right people.
Mm-hmm.
People started to take notice. Some people already had notice. And then it just, you know what? It just, those last couple of games just blew it all up. We the people, my brother. What's good with you, man? What it do? But so for me, like, bro, I honestly I never even wanted Josh McDaniels.
No, for sure.
He was not the guy on my list of coaches. I was actually highly disappointed when we got him. So I'm like, this guy? What has this guy done? Everybody wants to say, oh, the Patriots and the this. Bro, big obvious.
Yeah, Mike McDaniels was the guy I wanted to get.
I'd rather took him too. From Miami?
Yeah. But, you know.
I wanted Harbaugh. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Harbaugh. You know what I mean? That's who I felt like probably should have took the spot. You know what I mean? If it wasn't Bisaccia. I was willing to give Bisaccia a shot if Harbaugh didn't work out. But this guy, I'm telling you, I'd have took Bisaccia over this guy.
Well, they're all pretty much on the same
man. What he do?
We got Shaw. We got Shaw on our. We already have Shaw on our squad. Shaw built Stanford with a Harbaugh. So, you know, we already have that on. We already have that tree in our organization right now.
Hey, Circus, you ain't never lied, man. You ain't never lied. I have not seen not a coach from his tree have success outside of him. I saw the Lions go down in flames. I mean,
well, I seen Matt Millen burn that team down for a good decade.
Look, when they fired him, I said, yeah, they on the up and up now. Once they got rid of him, I said, oh, they gonna win now. You know what I mean? They gonna win. Because look, the thing about it was he kind of drafted all the right talent for him. He just never knew how to actually utilize it. And that's all of his coaches. They can't do it without him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they gotta run home to daddy, bro.
Yeah.
Because they go in there, well, you know, hey, look, I've been under Belichick for that's in their interview. Oh, yeah, he's right. He's got the rings to show him. Right, it's beautiful. And then nothing. Then they just do nothing.
It just didn't add up. It just don't add up. It didn't happen. It's all good.
I don't see McDaniels getting a job within the next 2 years.
No, I don't see him getting a job ever again, except for maybe
Unless he goes somewhere with Belichick. If
He's gonna
Belichick will have to decide he wants to still coach and coach somewhere else, because I think he's done in New England. Honestly, I think Belichick is done in New England.
think y'all see this welcome there.
What y'all think about this new quarterback we brought in? Nobody? Nothing?
The what?
The new quarterback we brought in? Let me bring him up.
That's new to me.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing like that, Trout.
I know we got a new defensive tackle.
You know, we got a lineman like too the other day. Offensive lineman or whatever.
You looking for it?
Yeah. I saw it earlier.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know that defensive tackle is actually he's actually a nose tackle. He's a big boy.
Adding a former Ravens QB.
Yeah.
They're looking into adding former Ravens QB. They haven't signed him yet though.
They brought him, but they brought him in. They brought him in for a workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't mean added to the team. I just meant brought in, like in taking a look at.
Anthony Brown.
So they did bring him in for a workout.
Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is his name.
Yeah.
Hey Brown.
His name sounds familiar.
Let's check him out. I'm down. Whatever. If we can get the job done, I'm down. Whatever.
I'll bring it up for you right now.
That sounds familiar.
So, Raiders looking into adding former Ravens QB after a 4-touchdown performance in Week 15 against the Los Angeles Chargers. Ed O'Connell has likely solidified himself the Las Vegas Raiders starting quarterback for the rest of the season. While Jimmy G didn't play well as a starter, he is one of the better backup QBs in the NFL. Despite the fact that the Raiders have good depth at the position, they are looking into adding another QB. According to December 19th NFL Transaction Wire, Las Vegas Raiders brought in former Baltimore Ravens quarterback Anthony Brown for a workout. Brown was an undrafted free agent signing of the Ravens in 2022 after being a starter for the Oregon Ducks in 2021. He was forced to start a game in Baltimore last season due to injuries to Lamar Jackson and Tyler Huntley. He threw for 302 yards and 2 interceptions in 2 games for the Ravens. Since the offseason, Baltimore was released after training camp. He hasn't been able to land on a roster this season, around just 25. So perhaps the Raiders want to bring him some youth at the quarterback room. If he gets signed, it will almost certainly be to the practice squad. He can also be a player the team decides to bring in after the season and see what he can do in the offseason. So I just wanted to. I've been telling you those other 2 guys ain't gonna be here. I meant that.
Oh, that's true.
When you're deep dive, when you're bringing in people for workouts at this point in time in the year, this just tells me that you are actually. Look, that lets me further know Champ Bailey gonna be here.
Well, and it makes me think that Pierce is already going to be here too.
I mean Champ Kelly. I'm sorry, not Champ, baby. Champ Kelly. That tells
He's
me
a-
Champ Kelly gonna be here.
He's a small quarterback. He's 5'11", but he can run.
He can run.
He runs a 4.3. So you guys talking about the mobile quarterback?
Yeah, but can he throw it from the pocket? I'm not worried about.
I think he's that
mobile,
quarterback we bring in for. He's an option quarterback. I think that's what it is. I think he's an option quarterback.
I want to make, as long as he can throw the ball decently, we're good. That's that's where that lies. Right now,
Right.
that's the same problem we have right now. We can't
Right.
get the ball to the receivers.
Yeah, he ran a 4.35 at the combine.
It's not bad.
So, I mean, he's a couple of years removed from that, but that 4.3 might be a 4.4. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's not bad though. No,
Yeah. But
I'm
still,
not worried about that. Like I said, I want to see him hit the throws. I want to, see how he reacts to blitzes and decision making. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and how he's able to run the offense, the play when the play comes in, how long it takes him to get to play, and is he getting it down? Are we going to be calling a timeout because the play's running late? He ain't getting the play, and just little stupid stuff that people need to have down.
Sorry, I got the wrong guy. Sorry.
Because I think that's really important to have to have down. You got to have that, getting the communication in and getting the play in fast, so you can decide what so you can make decisions on getting up to the line and then making your adjustment calls like Aiden was doing last week, calling the play basically from the line.
Let me get this right for y'all.
He's definitely letting the center know who the mic was.
Yeah, he's 6'1". He's 6'1".
Yeah, that ain't bad. That's better than 5'9".
Yeah,
Quarterback right there.
for some reason they had me. It had me on some other a cornerback that was 4'3", Anthony Brown. But yeah, this one's 6'1".
What's his weight?
201.
You're gonna get to see Melrose on the second.
Okay.
They call him Vic 2.0.
No, I wouldn't say Vic 2.0. You gotta prove it to me, man. You know what I mean? You gotta prove it to me.
They just lit up Georgia.
Yeah, he's
I-
6'1".
That guy will be running like 22 miles an hour, dude. That's about 23 miles an hour.
I got 6'1", 228, 25 years old. Played at Boston College first and then Oregon. Well, I would say Oregon State. Well, not Oregon. I'm sorry, Oregon, not Oregon State. Oregon. Yeah.
Well, Oregon's a decent college. When did he play in Oregon?
He played at Oregon. But they said 2021.
Okay, so
Right.
not too long ago. Okay.
Yeah. 2020, 2021. Yep. He played his first 3 years, 2017, 2018, 2019 at Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he
Year for the COVID.
he had a 51% pass completion. His overall career is a 58% pass completion.
Gotta get that up.
He threw for 7,891 yards in his career. He threw for 60 touchdowns and 27 interceptions.
He had a QBR rating of 132.2 coming out of college. He had a 126 at Boston, and he followed that up with a 134, with a 140 in his last 2 years at Oregon. So, yeah.
Well, we'll have to see we'll see. We're going to let them battle it out, and we'll see who wins. I think that's what's going to happen.
Moon says he was there before Bo Nix. I mean, I remember him being there. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, I'm not saying he's the guy that I want. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is that this is a message to the other two quarterbacks that, yeah, we're going to part ways with you at the end of the year. Appreciate your service. Thank you. We've already given your agents the ability to start trying to make some deals. You know what I mean? Find you other places to be. You know, I think Hoyer just goes home. Honestly, I think Hoyer probably just goes home. This will be the end of his 15th year.
Jimmy G goes home too.
Jimmy G might catch on somewhere. Jimmy G might catch on somewhere as a backup. I'm not saying a starter, but I think Jimmy G might catch on with somebody somewhere as a backup. It won't be here.
His career is over.
It also tells me that Champ Kelly. It also tells me that Champ Kelly will be here too.
Yep. Hey, like I said, I'm down to give I don't care about anything other than getting the ships steered straight. I don't worry about any of this other stuff. I don't care who's going to come in and do the job. Let's just get it done right. Nothing else really matters to me.
I told you, I would have rather had Chase Garbers over Hoyer. Just being honest, I would have rather had Chase Garbers over Hoyer.
I never wanted Hoyer.
Yeah, I don't think any of us wanted Hoyer. I think, like,
you drilling?
What's up?
You out there drilling?
Nah, man, I'm fucking just shoveling and shit like that. Trying to fucking.
Somebody got a cavity?
Clean some piles up.
I said, is it raining out there?
Nah, bro, it's been fucking raining for like fucking 4 days in a row, though. It just stopped.
Hey, when's the next time you're pouring some concrete? Maybe we could put somebody in the foundation like fucking Jimmy Hoffa.
I fucking hate rain, bro. It's fucking raining. It's cold and shit. Hey, Fluffy said he fucking flagged my channel. I got a fucking screenshot of it. You're a nerd.
Get a trade for. So release Hoyer, get a trade for Jimmy. Don't just let him walk. Aiden starts next season, then next rookie back up. In all honesty, Anthony Estrada, what would you get for Jimmy G? Let's just be honest. Think about it. What would you get for Jimmy G?
A laugh. We got a good laugh.
I don't think there's any NFL team out there willing to trade for Jimmy G. And that was proven when he was at Frisco.
A belt that say glitter on it.
Man, bro. They was on fire and they needed me to piss on them and put them out. I wouldn't. I'll let that shit burn. I'm so good. So good. I'm good. I'm straight on Jimmy.
The only two teams that I think that would possibly make sense is you would have to go back to the Niners.
No, they don't want
that. And I'm saying as a backup. Yeah, you would have to go back to the Niners, or you would have to go to Miami.
Miami for what?
Because they run the same offense.
His offensive coordinator's over there, his old offensive coordinator. But don't nobody want Jimmy. Ain't nobody trading for that fool. And he's got a big ass cat pit. Ain't nobody trading for that fool.
Ain't nobody trading for Jimmy G. You let Jimmy G walk on an injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the reason why they're not playing him right now, so they can let his ass go. So
If we go out there and injure his foot, we're gonna have to pay his stupid ass.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. You just feel me? Like, knock on wood, say something happened to fucking say something happened to Aiden. I wouldn't even be surprised if fucking Hoyer comes in.
Man, hopefully don't nothing happen to nobody. we go ahead and I need us to win these last 3 games, honestly, bro. I feel the need to have to be 9-8, bro. I feel the need to have to be 9-8, bro. I feel the need that's what it has to be. That's what it has to be for me.
Shit, I feel like if we win this game against Kansas City, bro, Antonio Pierce probably got the job, bro.
Well,
I think this is the game that sets his future as a Raider, bro. If he can beat Kansas City in Kansas City in prime time, well, not really in prime time, on Christmas, it'll do a lot for his tenure as a Raider, bro. If he loses this game, then to me, I still think Antonio Pierce is up in the air for the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to try to get a big name dude. Like, I've always liked Harbaugh. It's not just bias, bro, but like, I think if Harbaugh comes out, Mark Davis is gonna fucking give that fool a blank check, dog. I think he wants stability like John Gruden brought, like somebody that can, be like a general manager type, head coach type that can just run the entire organization and give us some stability. Because that's the reason why they gave John Gruden that long ass contract. They wanted stability, and I don't know if the Raiders have that with Antonio Pierce. That's why these next 3 games are going to be very important to see if he's going to be our coach going forward or not.
While I strongly respect your opinion, Ben, I'm going to have to strongly disagree. I think that Mark Davis has learned his lesson from that. You know what I mean? I think he's honestly I think he's learned his lesson. I think he sees the coach that he's been looking for that's going to get this team to play the way he wants them to play, which is to win, right? I feel like he sees that in Antonio Pierce. And I believe if Harbaugh really wants some control, his best bet, and I hate to say it, would be the Chargers.
He's going to the Bears, bro.
No, I agree. The Chargers.
I think he's going to the Bears.
Honestly. He's going to the Bears, bro.
He likes the NFC. He likes coaching in the NFC. That's where he gets all his, his accolades. That's where he's had his most success of being in the NFC. You know what I mean? So honestly, I think if he comes back, the top choice would be an NFC team for him. So that he can get to the Super Bowl again, hopefully to play his brother, you know what I mean, and smash on his brother once again. Or actually beat his brother this time.
His brother beat his ass, actually. His brother beat his ass.
Actually beat his brother this time versus losing to him.
Hey, that's a tough feat because his brother got him
in the Super Bowl. There's no way to make that up. There's no revenge tour on that unless you win the Super Bowl.
That's why I say, bro, you look at Baltimore, bro. Baltimore is balling, bro. I can say one thing about that Harbaugh brother. He's always had his team in some form of position to be good.
Yeah, John sits there at the dinner table at Thanksgiving and Christmas, shining his ring and shit, showing it to his brother Jim.
Let's not forget what Jim did to that 49ers franchise, though.
That's what I had fucking do.
What Jim made Alex Smith, because Alex Smith was a bust before Jim Harbaugh got there. He turned Alex Smith's entire career around. He turned a fucking 4 or 5 win 49er team into a fucking Super Bowl team in 2 years.
This is hilarious.
That dude's a flagger, bro. He flagged my fucking channel and gave me a strike. Fuck that dude.
He said, got my fucking other channel. Okay. All right. Only way we getting with Harbaugh is if we are in complete rebuild mode. I don't think we are there. I don't think so either. You know what I mean? Lamar, again, proving Lamar. I always felt like Lamar deserved his money, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That's one quarterback I felt like deserved his money because he ain't had no other weapons on his team. He was doing that shit himself on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every now and then he get the ball to somebody else, but for the most part, Lamar was doing that shit. You know, was doing that shit, bro. That's one quarterback that I always felt like he deserved the money he was asking for. Because if you look at it, who better this year, Lamar or Mahomes?
Well, Lamar's learned to throw from the pocket instead of being a run first quarterback. He started throwing from the pocket first.
Even without that Pizzle, he was that offense. You can't.
No, he was. I'm not denying that.
You take Lamar out of that equation, they can't even stir a drink.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay somebody like that.
I'm not denying that at all, dude. I'm just saying that he's changed up though. He's changed the way that he plays football.
Yeah.
He used to run the ball first. Now he throws the ball first.
Yeah.
He's always looking down the field to move the ball. Before he was always run first, and like Cam was, and McNabb, and all these other guys that are run first quarterbacks. He wants, he's learned that he's going to have to throw from the pocket.
Lamar's the first quarterback to lose at Allegiant with fans in the stadium.
What up, Josh?
Yeah, it's gonna be. He's a hard thing. It's gonna be hard for Kansas City to handle him.
Max Crosby fucked Lamar Jackson up that entire game, bro.
Hey, I would love to make the playoffs. That would be nice. Whole new season from that point on. You know what I mean? Just to get a win. But like I said, 9-8 is what I'm going for. You know what I mean? That's what I'm aiming to get to. Hopefully that's where we end up. And yeah, I look forward to this Monday's game. I will be back before then. Like I said, I am going to do a Christmas Eve special. You know what I mean? We will take a deep dive into the game on Monday. I believe Loon will be here too. We might even bless y'all with some comedy as well. You know?
Shit.
Who knows? But it will be an open panel for NWA members. You know what I mean? It will be an open panel. You guys are more than welcome to come and partake in the Dirty Lunatic Christmas Eve show.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I believe Loon will be here. We talked about it. But if not, it'll be the Dirty Christmas Eve. So, but either way it go, it's going to be a Christmas Eve show at 11 o'clock. Christmas Eve. We will bring in Christmas together, or we will catch up to those who have already started to celebrate Christmas for the early time zones, because we're behind a little bit. And then we'll help the ones that are behind us, like Hawaii, to bring in Christmas as well. So, but before we go, man, Ben, you got what you got coming up soon, brother? What you got going on? What's your thoughts?
If fucking like I said, man, if the Raiders beat Kansas City in Kansas City, bro, I think it does a lot for Antonio Pierce. You guys might be right, because I kind of feel like Antonio Pierce probably has this job on lock already, unless, like I said, some big name head coach comes out or something. But no, man, I ain't got shit. I'm gonna be working. I'll be live on Saturday, so I'll be on my channel on Saturday.
Okay. Twan, brother, so nice. You gotta say it twice. What's going on?
Man, I haven't said that in a minute, but you guys already know it's so nice. You gotta say it twice. Twan on IG. If you need prayer for you or your family members, also, again, I've said it another live, but I'll say it here. Around this season and time, it's always as joyous as it can be. It's also rough for some people. So if you are one of those, and it's a little rough, come hit me up on IG. I'm here to talk. I'm here to, pray with you. If you want that, or if you just want somebody to talk to, hit me up on IG. Also, you guys on YouTube, Raider Twan, quit playing with yourself. go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get active. Join the best chat that YouTube has to offer. Join the congregation by subscribing, clicking the like button, and saying something in the comment section. I will be dropping a video called The Game Plan, which is my keys to the game, in which I feel like the Raiders, what the Raiders will have to do in order to win on Christmas. So definitely you want to be a part of that. And again, that is all at Raider Twan.
Pizzle, my brother, what you got going?
Oh, not much, man. I'll be at I'm on Pizzle4420 on YouTube, and I'm usually on with Ben most of the time, and I come on with Dirty most of the time, and trying to get my stuff straightened out. And hopefully the Raiders will kick the crap out of the Chiefs this week. We'll have something going on, and we'll have something to celebrate.
Appreciate you. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for being here, man. Shouts out to everybody who pulled up. You know what I mean? It's much love. 50 billion things in the world you could be doing. You know what I mean? The fact that you allowed me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, we can't answer every single question. Hopefully, we answered some of your questions. You know what I mean? I try to be the best host I can possibly be. Like I said, check us out. As far as I know, my next show is scheduled for Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? It's scheduled for Christmas Eve. I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas. And as always, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, wherever you're at, fuck who hates you. Who fucking loves you? Go get your sunshine, man. We out. Peace.